Welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Wednesday edition of Rasaji Speaks. Don't forget, Sister Lynette and Sister Dawn are on at 1 o'clock Eastern, 7:30 Eastern for the gathering, where a lot of people like to hang out and discuss how Circle of Chi has influenced their lives in such a positive way. What is the title of our lessons today? Flowing through resistance and life's challenging. I thought this background was kind of pertinent for that, right? You think these guys had a little bit of challenges? Sometimes when we are confronted with the challenges, we don't understand that because God's bigger picture than ours is orchestrated for a lot of puzzles in life to fall in line. And sometimes staying in the eye of the storm instead of the storm, even though you have to go through a storm, just like these gentlemen had to go through a storm in order for us to have a more perfect union, right? So there is a few handful of tickets left. If you're guided and feel your spiritual patriotism is on, like these gentlemen here, and you want to be with us in Philadelphia in the middle of September, it's a good time to be thinking about that. That's just a week or two away. We'd love to have you. We kind of been guarding these last few tickets for that special person that knows the Holy Spirit's gone out of their way. Remember, God can always make a way. And if you're supposed to be there, have faith and he can make that way too. Get in touch with Sister Lynette and she'll help get you set up for sure. Challenges, going through life's challenges. We all have them from day to day. Think about it, you know. Here I am today. I'm a father of three sons, right? 33, 30-year-old and a 14-year-old. That 14-year-old reminds me that, you know, there's a lot of dads that are in their 20s and 30s that got a 14-year-old, right? Think about it. I mean, that's like, it keeps me young, thinking about he might be going off to college in 4 or 5 years. It's kind of an interesting interaction. It's challenging, right? I know a lot of people with the inflation that's out there. See, when you put people in the White House or point of leadership and they know nothing about economics, most of them have never written a paycheck before, and yet they're trying to tell us that they can do more with our money than we can. It's kind of humorous when you think about it. And it's sad on the other end, just like social insecurity, right? Think it's going to be around 5 or 10 years. I'm going to let you in on something. If you've been working for many years, and you're like Lamaji, you make a little bit over poverty, they're going to take the Social Security away from you anyhow because you're making too much money. Yeah. Yeah. They've been doing that with Lamaji off and on every 3 to 6 months since I hit 65 years old. So it's, you know, it's social insecurity. Who's it going to be around? When you're counting on that, really, what are you vibrating? There's a good chance more of a poverty mindset. You need to take a look at that. We've got people in their 70s and 80s willing to go through the challenge of opening up a wellness center for the Circle of Chi. Can you imagine starting a business in your 70s and 80s? What do they know that the average person receiving federal funding doesn't know? They don't want a government or a principality telling them how much they can earn. They don't want a principality in their bedroom or in their kitchen telling them what to eat or telling them whether they can run natural gas through their house or not to cook. Every time a government far reaches over, there's always a mess. Lamasery's been around for a few months, you know? Do the math. Figure out how many months is in 3,000 years, and you'll get an idea how many months they've been around. And we saw the English army kicked out of India during our time. That's right. We saw Germany take a dive after they were sweeping across Europe. We saw Japan be coat-tied and turn and walk the other way before they walked the plank as we ran their butts out of the Philippines when they were tyrants at the time. But things can be forgiven. When you look at the relationship with Japan and America today, it's probably never been better. Of course, there's a good chance it's getting ready to get better. So it comes down to, what do you think you deserve, and what do you focus on, and what do you hold on to? These spiritual patriots behind me, they believed in this America to come. I kind of feel like we're going through this again, at least on a psychic level in 4D, you know? We're going on again. What do I know? I know the gentleman that's trying to help lead that charge has done this before. That's right. And he's trying to reestablish the same justice, justice for all. That's what it says, justice for all. So when you come to vote this November, or if you're doing early vote, remember that. Who is best suited to give you justice for all, right? Who's best suited to give you the best economy for all? Who is best suited to give you the safest home, the safest borders, north and south, justice for all? Again, I invite you spiritual patriots, whether you're going to live stream with us on that Saturday, or all of a sudden you're looking at this and the Holy Spirit is saying, you, yeah, I'm talking to you, you're supposed to be there. And when the Holy Spirit talks, buddy, howdy, you better be ready to listen. And then, are you ready to act? Remember, as scriptures has told us, many are called and few are chosen. When you're chosen, that's you saying, I will answer you, Lord. I will do what you're asking me to do. Barak Abishai, may the blessings be to you and your glorious family. Tell the ladies Lama G said hi. And if it's your first time in, let them know. And they usually give a round robin, and you'll be flabbergasted of how many people come from 10, 20 different countries, 30 to 40 different states. Don't call it the United States of America for no reason. Need to learn why that's the case, right? God be with us all, and God be with us as we move forward as spiritual patriots through this spiritual revolution. Let's walk hand in hand together and bring the light and wake up as many spiritual patriots as we can. We're going to wake up a bunch in Philly, and I need to see you there. God bless you.